Yeah, people murder their spouses because of this stuff all the time.
If you were unfortunate to watch our first episode, we apologize. We didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah, it's trial run.
We still don't know what we're doing, but it's fine.
Welcome back to the Uncertified Experts. And we're bringing back more Reddit stories, crazy stories. I know we have some good ones today. And better equipment this time. No more grainy videos. We still don't know what we're doing, by the way.
I got a pretty good story here, medium length.
All right, let's go.
All right. This is a Reddit post, Am I the Asshole? And this was from 15 days ago, still pretty new. I did read the story. It's a good story. All right, let's get into it now. Am I the asshole for grounding my daughter and canceling her senior trip after I found out she was cheating on her boyfriend?
Ooh.
Let me read.
Wait. Canceled or just go. Yeah, just get into it, actually.
Yeah, you got to just get the details.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because these Reddit posts, you hear the title.
Yeah.
Instantly you make judgment. But
You're just confused when you first hear it. You're like, wait, what?
Yeah, they're headliners.
Yeah, you gotta like reread it.
Yeah.
And
They're headlines. All right. I have two daughters. Lizzie, 17 female, Mackenzie, 14 female. Their dad and I divorced a few years ago after I discovered he was having an affair.
Family cheaters.
True.
I am. Runs in the family.
I have the kids most of the time, and their dad has them every weekend and during the summers. Lizzie has been dating Jacob, 18, male, for over a year now. Jacob is constantly at our house. He's a sweet, good young man, and I believe he'll be valedictorian of the class.
Oh, he's an overachiever.
However, a few weeks ago,
Just kidding.
I overheard Lizzie on the phone with a guy clearly flirting. Her mom's getting involved.
Yeah, snooping.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I thought it was Jacob, but then I heard her say, Brandon. I realized she was talking to someone else. Then, a week later, she mentioned to me that she was headed out to hang with a friend, quote unquote. And when I looked out the window, I saw her get into a car and greet a guy with a kiss.
Brandon.
Dun, dun, dun. It wasn't Jacob.
Plot twist, it was not Jacob.
Even after that, Jacob continued to come over, hanging out with Lizzie.
Oh.
He and Lizzie still acted like a couple, holding hands, laughing, and spending time together, just like they always had. I felt disgusted knowing my daughter was being a two-timer. I mean,
Dang.
you gotta admit, though, her mom has like, fear based on
What has happened to her.
So
yeah,
she's
she
on
knows.
Watch.
Oh my
She's
God.
on watch. All right, let me just keep going. There's more. After Jacob left that day, I confronted my daughter. I asked her point blank, "Are you cheating on your boyfriend with another guy?" She said it was none of my business and that her personal life was hers only.
So yes.
I could see that coming from a 17-year-old, for sure. I feel like I said that to my parents. I only told her she was wrong and that I raised her better than to treat people like this. Mm-hmm. She told me she was bored with Jacob and that Brandon was more her type now.
Oh,
Maybe he was a bad boy.
Maybe.
Then just break up with
Yeah, exactly.
what's the first name?
Jacob.
Jacob.
See, you
Just
even
break
forgot
up.
Jacob.
It's clearly not memorable.
Shout out to Jacob.
Yeah. Sorry, Jacob.
I told her that if she wasn't happy, she should just break up with Jacob. She said she didn't know if she wanted to be with Brandon or if she was just having fun flirting and teasing. I told her cheating was unacceptable and wrong. And as a consequence, I grounded her. What do you guys think about that? There's a little bit more.
Mom's interfering a little bit too much, I think, with this.
It's like a live and learn thing.
I think you just you tell her how you feel. You let her know, like, hey, that's wrong. Mm-hmm. This will blow up in your face. It always does. And you just let it happen.
Yeah, you have to let her learn.
Like, grounding her is not going to...
It's a live and
100%.
learn.
It's not going to do anything.
Yeah,
No, you can't interfere with these things.
All right, I told her cheating was unacceptable and wrong, and as a consequence, I grounded her. I also told her she wasn't allowed to go on her senior trip with her friends.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's too much.
It's too much.
She obviously did not take that too well and has been at her dad's place for the last couple of days. My ex-husband called me saying I was being unreasonable, not letting her go on the trip, and that her and Jacob was just a high school thing. He then told me I needed to put my bitterness aside and stop punishing his daughter.
Ooh.
I told him I was teaching our daughter right from wrong and that actions have consequences.
I mean, I can agree with that. Actions do have consequences, but this is high school drama that she's like getting herself involved in.
Yeah, the mom
It's
is
not-
getting way too involved with that.
And let the consequences like be the fallout of that.
Yeah.
Not your mom grounding. I don't know.
Well,
it just seems
the daughter, if it like the truth comes out, the daughter is gonna look like a jerk anyways because she is cheating on her boyfriend of however long, and like this kid clearly loves her.
And also, she's not letting her go on her high school trip.
That's too much. Like, you're only gonna be a senior once, hopefully. Like,
Yeah,
Cool.
no, that's true. And I just think that getting involved like that too much with your daughter's cheating on her boyfriend.
her
in
high school boyfriend.
Like, that happens on a regular basis. Like, high school relationship is usually doesn't work out anyways.
No, not usually. I mean,
Yeah, there
I
is
know a
rare
few
occasions,
people
but-
that have married their high school sweethearts, but
All right, comments. Wow, I did not read these comments when I read the story. Somebody said, "Not the asshole. Your post sounds like Lizzie's a daddy's girl, and he's been green lighting her behavior."
oh
Ooh.
my gosh. Well,
Well-
that person also got cheated on, probably. Honestly,
Yeah, but to say not the asshole, my verdict is the mom should just kind of, like, I know she recognized her daughter was cheating, and she did bring it up to her daughter, and I think that's where you draw the line.
Yeah.
I think,
that's still teaching your kid right from wrong. Like, hey, what you're doing is messed up, but like you need to figure it out. You can't be leading these two people on.
yeah, if you, like, put yourself in that parent situation, though, because if Jacob was coming to my house and I was, like, feeding him and acting like everything was good, but I still knew in the back of my mind that my daughter was, like, with Brandon,
Ooh,
bad boy Brandon,
bad boy Brandon.
and you saw her kiss Brandon, like...
And you just knew how heartbroken like Jacob was gonna be, too. That's sad.
That's a tough
Yeah, that's
situation
tough.
because you
That's
can't
tough.
anonymously tell. Maybe you could. Maybe you could somehow
Just
anonymously
be like,
tell.
yo, my daughter's a slut.
Just
I'm sorry to let you know.
write him a letter from an unknown address.
Yeah, or like just send him like an anonymous Reddit
Dude,
post.
just like Jersey Shore, write him a note.
More comments. This isn't about your husband. This is about you and your daughter. You bringing up your husband's cheating tells you everything.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
true. That's a great point.
You didn't ask if your husband was an asshole for cheating. Yes, he was. This is about you punishing your daughter because he cheated on you. That makes you a horrible parent. Damn.
Ooh.
Dude, people on Reddit don't give a fuck. They'll
No,
say anything.
gosh.
That makes you a horrible parent, and him cheating doesn't change if he was a good parent or not. And him cheating doesn't change if he was a good parent or not. It makes him a shitty husband.
Yes.
One can be a great parent and a shitty partner. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good
Yeah.
point
I
too.
do agree with that.
Somebody asked, how long has Lizzie been with Jacob, and how is their new relationship? They've been together for almost 2 years. That changes things a little bit.
Yeah, it's
Especially if
usually
Jacob's
long
coming
time.
over, like I said, and she's like feeding
mean,
him, like
but
around the
also-
whole family.
Dude, it's just a high school relationship. Like, I mean, really, what do? Like, they go on dates. He comes over. She goes over there. It's not like they're not buying a house together or anything. You know?
Yeah, if it
It's
gets
not
any
that
further than
serious.
that, though, I mean,
Like, what if they break up when they go to college or something?
again, though, you just cannot get involved with that.
Yeah, that's
No,
just
that's-
that's just what it
yeah,
comes down to.
that's
It's
period.
like you say your piece, you know, you tell how you feel, right and wrong, but you don't overstep. Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yep, and if
Can't.
Jacob comes around, you just play your role as a parent.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Just be nice to him and
if my friend was cheating on their girlfriend and she was coming over, like, you just play your role and, like, he does his thing. You're not going to go behind his back and, like, tell her.
No.
You just play your role, like, let that situation figure itself out, even though that's that girl's mom.
well, yeah, and you could like tell your friend or tell the daughter, whoever it is, like how shitty it is that they're doing that. But that's it. Like that's where you draw the line.
yeah. maybe
Like I just don't agree with what you're doing, and that's it.
The mom just needs to get with Jacob's dad and really stir things
Or
up.
get with Jacob once he's 18. He'll never cheat on her.
All right. Update. 6 days
Ooh.
later.
Oh, 6 days later.
I love updates.
Yeah.
I love updates.
I like the ones that have the updates.
And it's a good length too. So
Oh.
we get some good
get story
some good
time?
background for this. I received a lot of good advice from my original post and wanted to provide an update. My daughter has been at her dad's house since my last post. I called her saying I'm reconsidering canceling her senior trip, but she needs to tell me what's going on with this new guy, Brandon. Yeah,
Oh my
really
gosh.
just probing the situation.
Yeah, just-
almost like an ultimatum. Like, hey, I'm
Yeah.
reconsidering letting you go on the trip, but first you need to tell me what's going on. All right, let me keep going.
It's too involved.
Way too.
Agreed. She reiterated that it's not serious and she's just having fun. I told her she needs to decide which guy she actually wants to be with. Damn. She said she doesn't want Brandon, but he's fun, and Jacob can be too serious and controlling. She likes how chill Brandon is. Bad boy Brandon.
Oh, chill guy,
I
Brandon.
guarantee you he's got
He's
a
just
leather
a chill
jacket.
He's
guy.
just a chill
I
guy.
love that.
I bet he
Me too.
smokes cigs. That's how chill he is. Like leather jacket with a Harley Davidson.
No. Brandon wears just like sweatshirts and like he's just chill.
Well, she said the other one dude, I forget his name too.
Oh, wait,
It's supposed to be
Jacob- no,
like potential,
Jacob's chill.
Yeah, no, I thought it was the other way
Oh
around.
no, Brandon's chill.
Yeah, Brandon.
Yeah,
She likes
the
how
other
chill
one's like
Brandon
going to
is.
be the valedictorian potentially or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that kid doesn't know what a cigarette is.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, lame.
Yeah, smoking. So cool. She kept saying she doesn't understand why I care so much. That I'm supposed to be on her side.
Yes.
I mean, I can't ask her mom to be on your side about that.
I mean,
That's not
No,
even-
you should support her, but just tell her like, "Hey, I think this is wrong," and then leave it at that. But I'll always support you through whatever whatever you choose.
And that I'm acting like Jacob is my child and not her. I told her that wasn't the issue. The issue is that cheating is wrong, and she's hurting Jacob, who she claims to love.
ooh. Wow.
She says
That's
she's
not
not
real.
hurting him because he doesn't know about Brandon.
That's one way to look at it.
Ignorance is bliss, people.
I told her she's going to have to tell him, and only then will she be allowed to go on her senior trip. She said she couldn't do that. She still wants Jacob, but he can be annoying sometimes. See, this is when the mom kind of can step in and give some advice. You can't have both things.
Give advice, yes, but not like you need to do this in order to go on your senior trip.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Mom needs therapy for the cheating that she went through with the husband so that she doesn't take it out on her kid for something like high school drama.
Yeah, and she went full ultimatum. I told her she's going to have to tell him, and only then will she be allowed to go on her senior trip. She said she couldn't do that.
Like that just puts the daughter in a weird spot
Yeah, it's almost like you're like forcing your daughter to like out herself.
too. Yeah.
Her daughter's probably going to go on the senior trip and get with someone else again.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
not Brandon or Jacob. We're just gonna find Steve.
She said she couldn't do that. She still wants Jacob, but he can be annoying sometimes, and she needs a change of pace.
She wants the best of both worlds.
Yeah, that's just not real life though.
I told her it was wrong to use both of these guys. I asked her if Brandon goes to the same school, and she said no. That he isn't in school at all. I told you guys he has cigarettes and a motorcycle.
Okay.
They might, yeah.
I tried pressing her on how old Brandon is, but she wouldn't give me a clear answer. She just kept saying he's not that much older, but not in school.
Oh my gosh. And she's how old?
I know,
17?
anything. That could
She's
be-
a senior though, right?
Yeah.
But she's only 17.
She's senior trip.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, but you turned 18.
yeah, but you're not 18 yet.
She could be 18.
She's not. I thought she said she was 17.
Yeah, she's 17.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
After the call, I contacted my ex-husband to express our concerns about this new guy and how secretive our daughter is being about him. He told me I need to stop being a helicopter parent and let our daughter make her own mistakes
like
and
that.
decisions about her love lives. I told him, we don't know anything about this Brandon guy, and how can he not be concerned about him? He said he trusts our daughter and that she's nearly an adult, and that I'm just being controlling and projecting my issues onto her. This dad knows what's up.
Yeah, this dad's like, this is
a real
why.
one.
I mean,
yeah.
Dad cheated, but like he's spitting some facts right now.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
I told him how little we know about this Brandon, and her not willing to at least break up with Jacob. There's no way she is going on the senior trip. My ex-husband got upset, saying I cannot make these decisions on my own, and that she is his daughter too. He then told me he'll be paying for the full senior trip, and then I need to back off if I want our daughter to ever come back home. Damn. So
Oh
the dad
my.
was just like,
He's being a homie.
Well,
fuck off, I'll pay for the trip then.
she's
Here you go.
just pushing her away farther and farther
Yeah.
with each. Like, she just needs to back off. Like, you said your piece, just back off now.
Oh, yeah. Daughter could just, like, the cheating situation with the daughter could, like, turn bad, and all she does is run back to her mom and be like, you were right.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Imagine it
And you
turns
console
bad
her
and
and-
she didn't go on the senior
yeah.
trip. Like, you're going to resent
Well,
your
yeah, you're
mom.
never going to forgive your mom
Oh, no.
for something like that.
And a senior trip's a big deal, too.
Did the mom post this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great. I hope everyone's roasting her.
That's why I was surprised the first comment said, not the asshole.
That's
Yeah,
another
I just-
helicopter parent right there.
So,
She probably made a bunch of bot accounts and like upvoted that so at the top.
yeah, I mean, the way I see it is definitely asshole when it comes to not letting the daughter go on the senior trip. Let the daughter just figure that out. I
Like,
mean,
intentions are good. Mom's intentions are good. But
She's going about it the wrong way.
it's totally the wrong way. She's
Yeah.
going to make her daughter resent her even more. And
It's a fragile age too.
yeah, like just imagine your mom doesn't let you go to like your senior prom, your senior trip, like something that's not going to happen again just because you're making a high school mistake. Like, how pissed would you be?
for sure. And the mom, subconsciously, maybe not purposely, but she brought up that her
Yeah,
husband
she's.
cheated. That's definitely
It's the
like,
cheating aspect for
that's
her that
the
is like
motivation
she
of this
can't
whole
get
story.
past.
Yeah,
it.
she can't get over it.
Yeah.
No.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. All right, I'm done with the story. That was cool. I said my piece. I think she's the asshole. The comments are a little
agree.
bit mixed, but honestly, like scrolling through these, people are like basically just stay the fuck out. Like,
Well, yeah,
let
just
her
don't
live.
be a helicopter parent with your 17-year-old kid. Like, they need to make mistakes to learn from them. And if mom steps in and is like, no, you have to do this, this, and this, they're not going to learn anything.
Yeah, you tell me what to do.
You're going to
Doing
do
the
the
opposite.
actual opposite.
One good comment. Real problem is mother's too controlling and dad doesn't give a shit. No middle ground.
Yeah.
The
Well,
dad is just like, do whatever
I
you
think-
want. I'll pay for the trip. I mean, that was cool, but like maybe he's trying to like. I bet you he's trying to make a play on that. Like this is an opportunity to like be the cooler parent, and he's
Well, but
definitely-
he'd be a hypocrite if he agreed with the mom. Anyways.
Yeah, he
Oh,
really,
he didn't have a
really,
choice.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
really can't.
That's
he
true.
can't
That's
say
true.
like, "Oh yeah, you're right. Cheating is wrong."
Or he could and be like, I was wrong.
Yeah, but it also sounds like they
the
don't have
damage is
that
done,
great
but-
relationship, anyways.
No,
the
clearly.
mom and the dad.
Cool. I mean, I like that story. That was good. That was just a mild one to get started with.
Yeah, what else you got for us?
Kate, you want to read this next story?
Yeah, all right. This next story comes from relationship advice. I, 33 male, am developing a crush on my wife's 34 female cousin, 33 female.
I hope they say how long they've been married.
I hate, like, that always just is like it's a tough read. How long until these feelings fade?
Oh,
All right.
oh man.
Is this am I
So the
asshole?
man
No,
is
it's
33, the
relationship
wife's
advice.
34, and the cousin's 33.
Yeah. Okay. So the man and the cousin are the same age, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
The wife's 1 year older. I have a crush on my wife's cousin, Candace. Oh,
Ooh, got
Candace.
names up in this.
Candace. This is a terrible situation I found myself in. I should say I genuinely think I have the greatest wife, Anna, in the world, and it's not even close. She's an amazing woman, mother, and wife.
Oh, there's kids too.
Yeah, that's tough. When I met her, she approached me at the bar, and I was flattered. We hit it off almost instantly. She was nervous, but I found it cute, and she said she doesn't normally approach guys, but wanted to talk. Later that night, her cousin/best friend came, and my jaw was on the ground.
Oh.
Candace is just a fucking gorgeous machine. Everything.
Oh.
That's a weird.
Gorgeous machine.
I don't really like the wordplay there, but everything about her, or gorgeous machine, everything about her. But it was too late. I did wonder how different things would have been if I met Candace first. But 10 years later, I would say things worked out. We got married, and I have a great little girl. The thought had completely left my head until recently. About 2 months ago, Candace had to drop something off, and I took off while my wife was at work. She had borrowed my laptop because hers broke while she gets a new one. We were just talking and drinking wine, watching 90 Day Fiancé.
Oh, that's
Wait,
how it
okay,
starts.
hold on.
We were just talking, drinking wine, watching 90. Like, that's a straight up.
That's more than casual.
That
Yeah,
wasn't like
that's
I'm dropping off your laptop. That's like, hey, come in.
Yeah, I'm
Have
borrowing
a-
your laptop. All right, let's drink wine.
Yeah, like,
and
come
watch
have a
90
glass
Day
of
Fiancé.
wine.
Some of the
What?
classic Dane Cook skit where she's like,
Makes no
I forgot my
sense.
CDs in his truck.
Yeah.
All right, we were just talking and drinking. Oh yeah, I said that. And she confessed to me that when she showed up, she thought I was handsome, and it sucked. I was already talking to Anna.
What?
My jaw was on the
She's leaving
ground,
something on.
Yeah.
and I told her when I saw her, I was like, "Damn," and wishing I saw you first. And she was like, "Is that so?" And I immediately changed the subject. My heart was pounding. Eventually, she left and went home.
As a married man, you don't tell someone
What?
else that when you met them, you were like, damn.
Yeah, I wish I met like you first.
Because there's a lot of reading between the lines when you say that.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
you don't even have to read between the lines. That's just
Yeah,
straight up
there's no
inappropriate.
lines to read
Yeah, but in
between.
between the lines of like your intentions now at this point.
Oh,
Like,
well,
you're,
now-
you're almost edging towards like
Yeah.
the fact that you're like trying to creep around and see how she
Would respond to you?
responds that statement, and if depending on how she responds is how he's gonna push that situation forward. He's like testing the waters basically.
So is she though.
I feel like she more by coming out and saying that.
Like he's handsome.
When-
She shows up with 3 bottles of wine.
yeah.
Yeah, and like
She's like, oh,
she knows his situation, so like
And
she
it's
just
her
needs
cousin.
To, yeah, she just needs to shut up.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
hoe
the heart
behavior.
wants what the heart wants.
I wonder what she was
No.
wearing.
Yeah, right?
All
She
right.
just shows up in a trench coat and just just dropping things off.
I mean, she's a machine. Apparently.
All right. She later texts me, or typo. She later texts me saying she just wants to hook up one time.
What?
And that she would text my wife that she needs help fixing her dishwasher. And to reply yes or no and then delete the conversation. She said she would understand either way. I just said I will be over there and deleted the message.
Oh,
So he's in.
he's in. He's
That was
roped
fast.
in.
I waited and my wife said she will take care of her daughter. That's tough. And that Candace needs help with her dishwasher. I went over there with zero intention to have sex with her and to let her know
Bullshit.
that we can't do this. But unfortunately, things went the other direction. and
Yeah,
had sex.
unfortunately, don't even.
Yeah, I love
I
when he
went over there with
throws the
zero intent.
unfortunately in there. That's insane.
That was the intention.
That
whole
was the
time.
intention,
Bro.
I
yeah.
literally told him the intention.
Yeah.
Come
And
over
he
to
agreed.
Fix my quote unquote dishwasher.
Yeah, it's like a porno.
And he's like, yo,
I'm surprised she
there.
wasn't. I'm surprised she wasn't stuck in the dryer when he pulled up.
She probably was.
Just help! I'm stuck in
That's
the
why.
dryer.
That's why. Unfortunately, things just worked out the other way.
What are you doing, cousin?
Oh my god.
We agreed it was just a one time, you only live once moment, and that was that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that moment started bringing up old feelings.
Unfortunately, again.
He loves this word. I thought was gone. She became much more flirty, discreetly. I've started being distanced towards my wife.
Ugh.
We both know we can't act on it, but I kind of wish we could be together. But it would hurt too many people, and I can't do that.
And he has kids. And
Yeah,
a
one daughter, yeah.
year marriage.
Yeah, it's tough, man. But at events, we became closer. I had food on my face yesterday, and she was wiping it off. That annoyed my wife, who said she can't wipe it off. My husband's face. She even complained about it in the car, but I reassured her that she's overreacting. But she's not, Loki. She's not
She knows.
overreacting.
Her woman sense is like picking
yeah,
up.
she knows.
Yes, and if I saw my cousin wipe food off your face, that would be like sus, kind of.
Yeah, that's so weird, bro.
Well, yeah, and she's probably like doing it lovingly.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Just like wiping his face.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a sticky situation. I just need help removing my feelings before things get
No.
out of control. How can I lose these feelings so I can focus on my family?
I like how I went to Reddit for this
Dude,
advice.
actually, no. Like, fuck this guy. He
No,
already
no.
cheated on his wife with her cousin, and he's trying to get himself out of the situation. Like, no, you are screwed. You deserve to be divorced and alone. That's ridiculous.
The best part of this story is how he went on there. Mia, get out of here.
Go away.
She thinks we're trying to play.
She wants to go outside, I think.
I love how he's like, that wasn't my intention to go over there and have sex. And then he immediately says, unfortunately, right after that. Unfortunately, that happened.
He went over there with like, I might have sex tonight. You
Yeah.
know, he probably
brought
prepared too.
condoms,
He probably prepared
he,
too.
Shaved. He did all the things. And
Is there an update on that story?
No, but there's a kind of an update, an edit. I'm assuming after all the comments he got.
Yeah.
Edit. I get it. I'm a piece of shit.
Yes.
You don't have to tell me because no one feels more disgusted at myself than I am. I just want actual advice on how to have these feelings fade so I can focus on my family. I won't respond to comments just attacking me and not giving genuine advice on how to make the best out of this really shitty situation
That's not something
that
you
you
go
created.
He did it
You created
himself.
this shitty situation.
It's not something you ask advice on.
No.
Everybody's going to be like, you're an idiot. You deal with that.
Clearly, he knows he's in the wrong. He knew he was in the wrong writing this story. He's asking how to
wanna
get rid
know-
of feelings. Like, dude, you gotta man
how
up,
long was it? Like, he had sex with his cousin, and then, like, how long until now? It's been months?
This is probably been going on.
First comment, bro, this isn't a crush. You cheated on your wife.
Yes.
You need to tell her because eventually it's going to come out anyway. Better from you than her cousin.
Honestly, though, like, that poor woman, that's just such an ultimate betrayal.
And he even says she's the best wife in every way.
That makes me sad. What a
That's just
fucking dick.
Yeah, she needs to fuck his cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's probably a good person and she wouldn't do that.
No, they have kids and they've been married 10 years. Or they have a
Oh,
daughter.
that's, like, that's just messed up.
That should be an Am I the Asshole, honestly, not relationship advice.
No, you can't get advice.
Or that should just
on
be
them.
in I Am the Asshole.
Yeah. Am I the devil?
Yeah, that's not relationship advice. That's not something you look. You don't go looking for advice saying, how can I deal with these emotions?
And he's, like, trying to play it off to, like, he's like, well, unfortunately, like, I just messed everything up and feel
he's
bad
like
for
trying to
me.
gain the side of people
Yeah.
on the internet.
It's like, no, dude.
You're not, because nobody's going to give you advice. People are going to tell you that you're an idiot. That's they're going to say you deal with that.
Yeah, someone's comment. This is why cheating is not just a mistake, but a series of bad decisions and actions that lead up to the betrayal. So true.
Yeah, like,
It's like it's not just like one thing that happens. It's
so many little
many
things.
little mistakes where you know you're doing wrong each time, but you just keep pushing the envelope.
It sounds
Yeah.
like Jerry Springer, for
Like,
sure.
he shouldn't have
Straight
been, like, drinking wine and flirting with this cousin.
up. Shout out 90 Day Fiancé.
Yeah.
You had another comment. You reassured her that she was overreacting.
I know.
Sir, she is knowingly underreacting. Don't be a
100%.
gaslighting dick.
Yeah,
damn,
literal. That
for
is, like,
Step up and tell her what happened.
Step up.
he won't, though. He just wants to play his little fantasy
No,
out.
yeah.
There is no way he in his mind thought somebody would side with him. Especially on Reddit.
Another comment. You went over to her house after she planned for you two to hook up, and you said that wasn't your intention. Yes, it was. You knew exactly what you were getting into because you both planned it together. Another comment. I literally snorted when I read the part. I don't know how my dick got inside her. It wasn't my intention.
Yeah, that's what he wrote, basically. Seriously.
100%, bro. That's
So,
funny.
yeah, I think we can try to squeeze in one more story.
It's 7:40.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was good.
Alright, I zoomed it shit down, so these headphones always slowly fall off my head.
Do you have a weird shaped head?
No, I got an indent in my head from headphones.
Really?
Yeah.
That you just developed in your, like, adult life?
Yeah. I feel it.
Do you really? You do! Oh my gosh!
Wait, what did I just miss?
He has an indent.
I have an
in his
indent in my head.
From headphones?
You
Yeah.
could feel it. There's like an actual.
That's
Like,
sick.
It's from wearing headphones all the time.
do you guys have the like pinky thing?
Yeah.
Because I'm
From
like
holding your
always
phone.
Yeah.
I'm wearing headphones all the
100%.
time. Like any
I have
streamer,
that.
like they all have crazy ones. But it's not like an actual indent. It's just like from the pressure of wearing headphones that pushes it down. But it stays like that for a
It's
while.
just permanent.
No, they say it's not like it's not your skull didn't dent.
Yeah,
It's from the pressure of wearing the headset for like a long time.
that's crazy.
That's how you tell how good of a gamer someone is. You just walk up to them and
Just feel the top of their head.
indent check.
That's so funny.
How deep is your indent?
Yeah, dude. I remember like when Nick Merckx shaved his head and he was like, "Oh my god, guys, he had a crazy." And then
That's so wild.
same with
never
Tim the
knew
Tap
that.
Man. Huh?
Holy shit! I never knew that.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
happens.
Do you have an indent?
No.
Actually, yeah, you don't really wear headphones.
Yeah. I was thinking when I game, like I'm not wearing earbuds, like I'm wearing a headset.
Yeah.
So.
Huh. That's wild.
All right, I got a spicy story here. Again, I read a little bit of this one, and I'll just get into it. This is from Best of Redditor Updates, which is becoming my favorite subreddit. That is my dog walking around on our floor, just so you guys know. Yeah. Sure. All right, let's get into this. Best of Redditor Updates 13 days ago. And I, 25 female, found my husband's 28 male secret phone.
Oh.
So that could go anywhere.
2 phones, baby. Was
That's a song, right?
2
Yeah.
phones.
It's like
one for
Kevin
the
Gates.
hoe. Yeah, something like that.
It's an actual song.
All right, here we go.
Sorry, I keep messing with the chords.
I am looking for some advice on whether or not I should confront. Oh wait, let me see what this is originally on. Relationship advice, but now it's moved into
Best of Redditor updates.
Okay, so back in relationship advice. I'm looking for some advice on whether or not I should confront my husband about a phone I found in my apartment.
For sure.
Classic.
Yeah, like, why haven't you already?
Maybe she wants to see if she can get like into it first.
Let me read. Yeah, let me read. So let's start with the backstory. I have been with my husband for 5 years and married for 3 out of those years. Recently, I thought I was mad. Recently, I thought I was going mad because I could hear a phone vibrating like a notification was being received. I hope he gaslights her, just for the sake of a good story.
You probably will.
I spoke to my husband about it and brought it up when I could hear it, and we were in the same room. He said he couldn't hear anything. He's like, here we go.
Oh my gosh,
Just,
what?
I don't hear anything. That's great.
Definition of gaslight right there. He said he couldn't hear anything and that it could be one of the other apartments around us. We do have thin walls.
Oh, this guy's a
Classic.
pro.
Her suspicious radar is going off.
Dude.
He's only making it worse too.
Yeah. I let
Should've
the
been like-
matter
What is that?
No.
played it
Do you
off.
hear that?
I let the matter drop until a few days ago when I could hear something ringing and vibrating almost nonstop. So I went
Dang.
hunting around for this phone, thinking it could possibly be an old phone that had been left on, or was really another flat, or it really was another flat.
Well, they're in the
another
UK
apartment,
for
yeah.
sure.
I love that flat.
Yeah, the flat.
You would think though, she said I would let the matter drop until a few days ago. Once he found out that she was suspicious, he needed to
Like,
get
put
rid of
that shit on
evidence.
silent.
I was
dude.
gonna say, why is
Get
it
rid of
on
evidence
vibrate
right
and
away.
like just yeah?
Come on, you're gonna have 2 phones and keep
Or
it
just
on
turn it
vibrate.
off and then turn it on when you want to use it. Like
And like, also, why is he keeping it there where she could go hunt and find it? Like,
Yeah,
why
right off
doesn't
the
he
bat,
take it with them?
this guy just sucks.
He's an idiot. He's an idiot.
Okay.
For sure. I let the matter drop until a few days ago when I could hear something ringing and vibrating almost nonstop. So I went hunting around for this phone, thinking it'd be possibly an old phone that had been left on. All right, I already read all of that.
Mm-hmm.
As I was looking, it began ringing, and it was coming from my husband's nightstand.
Oh, in the nightstand too. Like,
Worst hiding spot
that's
ever.
oh my gosh, this guy's a
You really
rookie.
tried, huh?
Rookie.
I opened the drawer, and the sound got louder, and I reached in and found a phone. Dun dun dun. It showed up. It showed on the screen several missed calls and notifications from various apps.
Okay.
Maybe it's Grindr,
Maybe like what?
Maybe.
Was it WhatsApp app or
WhatsApp.
What's that?
yeah? I don't know. Something like that.
I couldn't unlock it and decided against trying to get into it further. I put it back and tried to give my husband the benefit of the doubt and that there must be a simple explanation for this. I mean,
Which is
you got to tiptoe around the situation because if you blow it up and it's nothing, then you're going to look dumb. But no, I take that back. You
No.
found a phone. You found a rogue phone.
Yeah,
in the house.
you
That
won't
you
look dumb.
don't
Yeah.
recognize,
I take
and
it
it's
back.
in your husband's nightstand.
And it just keeps
The
going off.
second I found a phone, like if you were hiding a phone in your nightstand, like, there would be no...
Sarah would be sitting in this chair with the phone in her hand being like,
Yeah.
what's
All
this?
the lights off?
Yeah, all the lights off.
Dude, I would
Just
have,
holding
like...
it with a dead stare.
Yeah, and I would have made you, like, get into the phone, like,
You know what
right away.
turns this whole situation is the fact that he said that you're not hearing a phone.
Yeah, he lied about the
she's
phone
allowed
thing.
to overreact now.
Yeah.
Now you
She's
can
allowed
overreact.
to... Yeah, no, you're allowed to overreact if you find a secret phone, period.
It's one thing if you come home and there's two phones on like the kitchen table. Then yeah.
Well,
there's
like,
an
you have a
explanation
work
for that.
phone.
Yeah, whatever. it
You have
may
a
be.
personal
Or I
phone.
got a new phone. I didn't trade my old phone.
Yeah.
But no.
Or it is an old phone.
No, he's fucked. All right. There must be a simple explanation for this, but I can't think of a reason to have a secret phone unless something is not right. He doesn't have a work phone, and my husband is in the habit of selling old phones, so I don't think it's that. What would you do in my situation? Also, is there anything I could do to find out what is on this phone? I want to talk to him about it, but I'm scared of his reaction and what might happen after.
Okay, well, that's not a good sign. If you're scared to, like, talk to him about anything.
Yeah, if that's like, I don't know. Doesn't seem healthy already.
I
Yeah.
love everybody's first reaction is go to Reddit, too.
Right?
Knowing
I
she
even-
knows deep down inside what's actually happening, and she's just
Well,
afraid to face it. She's
poor
afraid to face it.
sweet lady, like, she is trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, like,
Yeah, he probably
let me
doesn't
just see
deserve
what's on here first before I, like, jump.
She knows
to
what
a-
it is.
Yeah.
She knows what it is.
Ugh.
But you think you know someone? Just saying, you think
Yeah.
you know someone? I'm also using a friend's account to get some opinions as my husband loves Reddit. Since posting, I went to try and look for the phone, but it has been moved. Yep. A little update. I found the phone. I emptied my bin and it was underneath the bin bag. Wait,
So he put it in the trash.
underneath the bag? But its
Oh.
screen is smashed and I can't even turn it on and the SIM card is missing.
Oh my gosh, he knows she found it.
Yeah. I guess I'm never finding out what was on it. Thank you for all the advice.
I mean,
hus-
that's just so sketchy now.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay, why is she not pushing this further? She needs to be questioning her husband. And if he doesn't want to give her answers, like,
There's
something.
a lot more. Let me read. Let me
Oh.
read. I can't even turn it on. The SIM card is missing. I guess I'm never finding out what was on it. Thank you all for the advice. My husband got home from work and I asked about the phone. Good.
Yes, thank you.
He said it was a friend's phone
Oh my gosh.
that he accidentally broke. Oh, he's
He's
Yeah.
lying
way
out
too
his
deep.
teeth.
This is tough, bro.
When I
This guy
asked
sucks.
what friend took it, when I asked, there's some typos here. When I asked what friend, it took him a minute to answer. Kind of feel like he just made up a name.
So she doesn't even know his friends. Like, or,
Oh, he stumbled.
yeah. Or he's thinking that she is clueless and doesn't know those friends. Like, didn't hear a phone. Now she did hear a phone, but it's not his phone. And he
We all know
accidentally
he's
broke
an
it.
idiot because he didn't move it after she brought it up one time.
Yeah.
And he threw it away under
Under the bag.
Smashed it, took out the SIM card. If you need to get rid of evidence, you throw that
Take it outside.
to, you smash it and, throw it in a river.
Go
You
throw
don't-
it away at work or
Yeah,
something.
or just throw it away any
Anywhere
trash
else.
can that's not at home.
Anywhere else.
You can go to your neighbor's trash can.
Yeah.
And why did he throw it under the bin and not in the bag?
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
Or just throw it in the trash bag. She probably wouldn't have found it.
Yeah. This is wild.
Kind of feel like he just made up a name. He has had this phone for months. If it was a friend's, he would have returned it. I told him to find a way to show me that I can trust him and that this phone is what he says, or we can get a divorce.
Good.
That's the route you take.
Yes.
I found a phone. You lied. You gaslight me. You hid it. I found it. Smashed screen. Missing SIM card. That's when you drop divorce.
SIM card,
Absolutely.
bro.
Yeah, the SIM card.
I'm very curious what was on it now.
Yeah.
So she drops that ultimatum. He stormed out, obviously. And I've told him I don't want to talk about this until he's going to be honest.
He'll never be honest. He's like a pathological liar.
Yeah, he's gonna spin it some other way.
He's like literally thinking of what to tell her right now to like make her believe.
Just another small update. Was thinking about another post, but not enough to put there. I took it to a phone place, I know, and they are retrieving what's left on it. Husband hasn't been back, but is nonstop calling and texting. That,
GG's in the chat.
yeah, this is not going to end good. This didn't end good. There's no way.
It shouldn't end good. He doesn't. Oh man.
She tiptoed around it at first, which was like, I thought was weird because the way it panned out, where he said there is no phone and you're crazy, and then she found a phone, that was the moment that this whole thing went sour.
That's when you just rage.
And then
That's the moment he should have took the phone and discarded it completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the worst is you find it. Stop. You find it smashed.
Yeah,
no SIM card.
destroyed.
It's like, dude,
That marriage is over.
that looks so
At that
bad,
moment.
bro.
He's doing something so sketchy and like bad enough that he has to destroy the phone.
Yeah, what a horrible, like, cheater. Like, you're not even a good cheater
No.
at this point.
But that's you're like
But like, you don't even know. You might not be cheating. You just could have some like
some freaky shit. on
freaky
there.
shit on that phone, bro. It might not be
Comments?
cheating, but it might be something so bad or something so messed up that like he doesn't want her to see it.
I bet he's gay. I bet it's a grinder.
Oh, imagine that.
I bet. The comments are basically saying
Oh, well, they're married though.
what we're saying.
So-
Well, but yeah, but that
That's
happens
true.
plenty
that's
of
true,
times.
that's true.
Yeah, she said she's replying to some of these comments. Instagram and WhatsApp mostly, but there were so many notifications the screen didn't show them all. Just more comments here basically agreeing to what we're saying. All right, official update.
Ooh.
Official update.
Yay.
And this is
Shooting
fairly recent. Let's see here. Oh, this is an update 2 days later.
Oh, good. Okay. I needed to know what's going on.
Good. So, carrying on from my last post. Once I found the phone, I took it to a place I know to have a search and I won't be back for a few days. However, more problems have occurred, obviously. My husband left our apartment 2 days ago and I've been receiving loads of messages and calls. He has been saying he just needs a chance to explain and that it isn't what it looks like.
Oh God.
Well,
He
let's
spun something up.
Yeah.
He's got something in
He
the
had
works.
time. He had time.
Oh my gosh.
He definitely had time. But how can it be anything else but what it appears to be? I told him he needs to give me space. He is refusing to accept this and even went so far to go up to my daughter while she was out with her dad. She isn't my husband's child. He tried to get her to tell him what was going on and what I was doing. My daughter's father told me how uncomfortable she felt that she shouldn't be involved in this issue we are having, and I assured him she isn't. All right.
He's
okay
being
about
a
that.
real freak.
Yeah. While I was fuming at my husband, I decided to rage clean, and guess what I found? 2 more phones!
What?
Oh my god. GG's in the chat for this guy.
Oh my
Receipts
God.
for jewelry and a few credit cards I had no idea existed. This is a married couple, too. Like,
Oh.
Yeah.
all
no.
credit
For
cards
10
are no.
years.
Just
Oh, no.
divorce him.
Wait.
3 years.
3 years. Okay.
But they've been together
Still.
5
At this point, you
years.
don't even want to know. Just divorce him.
After 5 years, like, you know, you know whose credit cards and what they have. Like, there's no.
Yeah, and
there's no
if
hidden
you
credit
didn't get
cards.
any jewelry, too,
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
come on. Ugh.
Receipts for jewelry and a few credit cards I had no idea existed. My husband and I have separate finances, which I prefer, but we regularly update each other about debts and other payments we are making. All right, that's just how they roll.
Yeah, that's
so,
cool.
credit cards, all right. This was mainly due to us wanting to buy a house together at some point. So, these lies go deeper than I originally thought. I've spoken to my friends and family and asked if they knew anything about this, but they didn't. I mean,
Why would
if,
they?
yeah, I mean, if your family knows and they didn't tell you.
Dude, that's where the mom from the first story comes in.
Yeah, this is a married couple of years, though. If you know someone who's cheating on your family,
Oh,
You-
all bets are off at that point.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling everybody. I'm calling everybody.
everybody. I have sent pictures of everything to my husband demanding an explanation. He said I'll explain if I let him come over so we can do this face to face and that he loves me and wants this to work. See, you're right, Kane, by saying he was spinning something up, because if this was just a simple explanation, it would have just been like, no, this is why.
Oh,
But
yeah.
no, he needs to come
No.
over and explain this, which means this is elaborate.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's why he stormed out. He was like, I got to think of something.
Yeah. He needed time to figure out a way to get out of these web of
My
lies.
true crime feelers are like tingling. Like, don't.
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, and the more elaborate it is, the more he's in the wrong.
Yeah,
more
people
he's in
murder
the
their
wrong.
spouses because of this stuff all the time.
Let me just find where I was. Give me a second. Yeah, do this face to face. He loves me and wants this to work. I am hesitating. I said I'd meet him with the condition that someone else is present that I trust.
Oh,
So
smart.
You're right. She for sure watches Ashley Flowers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Or
does
Shout out
watch
Ashley
listens to
Flowers.
Crime
I love you.
Junkie.
crime shows.
Shout out. He kicked off and said I was his wife, and he should be able to see me when he wants. Not anymore.
Yeah, you
You
lost that
Yeah,
right.
you lost
dude.
that privilege.
What do you
dude.
mean?
That's literally what it says next. I said he lost that right when he cheated on me, and this man full on said, "Yeah, but it was only once."
Oh, this
Oh.
guy's just an idiot.
He
He's just an
sucks.
idiot.
I have not spoken to him since.
Yeah.
Now I
GG's.
need help. How do I proceed from here and keep things amicable?
You don't.
You
I
divorce.
still love him, but I'm keeping my distance and have no plan to meet him face to face as I am weak. And I know if I see him, I'll probably stay with him.
Oh, no, girl.
Well, she's helpless too.
Don't
man.
do that.
I know this may seem strange, but it is my life, and there are so many emotions going on for me right now.
I'm sure.
Edit. This has been bugging me because I got a nasty comment saying I need to stop dating men as I have 2 failed marriages and I'm hurting my daughter. Because one person said that?
Well, she's feeling really sensitive right now.
Yeah, and she's reading every single thing.
Yeah. She's probably just trying to figure out what she's feeling.
So, point 1, she's defending herself to one commenter, but I'll just keep going. So, point 1, you know nothing about me, and if you did, you would know my husband is my first marriage, and believe me, I wouldn't have married him if I thought he was a threat to my daughter. Point 2, my daughter's dad and I never dated. We had a one-night stand when we were younger, and we had our daughter. Also, always co-parented. I didn't want to be in a relationship while I had a young child to look after. Why?
Interesting.
He has always been understanding and a great dad to her. Sorry for the rant. I've been getting messages about how I'm not a good mother and I need to stop with the men so that I say my bit. I think now she's just trying to defend the comments that are coming in on Reddit, but people are going to say nasty shit on Reddit because they know they can. That's just how the comment section goes. She doesn't need to defend herself to every comment.
She has
that
like
reads.
all the ammunition though to just go to a lawyer and be like, these are all the things I found. Like, this is why I'm filing for divorce.
Yeah, and the lawyer will be like, I don't care what you found. If you want to get divorced, you're going to get divorced. Regardless of what evidence you have. You can split everything down the middle.
But the whole thing with him being like, yeah, but it was only one time, then why do you have a phone? And then you get 2 phones, you're
And then
buying
jewelry.
It's like, dude, just...
I wish there was another update when they got together. I wanted to hear his elaborate scheme.
Yeah, like I want to know what he was going to
That's
try to
what I
tell
want.
her.
That's what I want to hear. Maybe we'll
It probably
get-
made no sense. She probably couldn't even put it into words.
Or she just hasn't seen him, I don't think. Because
Yeah.
she
This
knows
is
she can't.
very recent. That update was like from 2 days after that.
Oh, man.
Some
I'd
more
love to see-
comments. Just also protect yourself every way you can. Get cameras at your house. Change the locks if you can legally. Be prepared to go to the police if he continues to harass you / your daughter. No matter what, do not meet this man alone. If you want to meet him and have him, quote unquote, explain, then do it somewhere public. Take someone with you and let others know where you're meeting him.
Yes.
I already have changed the locks, she said, and
Oh,
working
yes.
on a get out plan.
She watches crime.
She
shows.
is a crime junkie.
For
She
sure,
really
bro.
is.
For sure. So that's the end of that story. I hope that there's another update that comes because I want to see if she ever met up with him or I guess just what ended up happening. Maybe we'll get
know, I'm,
another
like,
update
invested in the
future.
story.
Yeah,
I mean, it's saved right here, so
Yeah, so keep it tabbed. And
I just want to hear that guy's.
The story.
I want to hear his explanation. That's all I want. I want to hear his explanation. But yeah, honestly, for today, that's all the stories. At least that I got. Unless you guys had some stories, but
Nope.
those.
well,
those are
that's
the
it.
ones I had. Again, thank you everybody for joining the Uncertified Experts because that's exactly what we are. And
Definitely experts.
Definitely uncertified.
We'll be hopefully posting every week if we can. But yeah, we're on Spotify and YouTube and everything else. You can find us Uncertified Experts,
The uncertified experts.
the Uncertified Experts.
Yeah, get it right, dude.
Don't forget it. Don't forget it.
But thanks for spending the last 45 minutes with us. Peace.
Peace and love, baby.